quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree.
Paddles cut the early light, a wooden rhythm like a metronome for the morning. A tin roof answers with a bright ping. Lessons begin whether the sky is heavy or clear. 1, 2, a child counts, and the river counts back. Quiet stones, loud stories. Welcome to Ancient Echoes KH. I'm Samnong Bradley, and today we step into a classroom that floats.
Good morning. Listen to that. The sound of learning on water is a heartbeat you can hear. Over the next half hour, we follow a headmistress who times the school day to tides, meet students who learn between boats, and learn how volunteers, parents, and teachers make it all flow. We'll also share practical, ethical ways to support these communities.
Before we float any deeper, a short note. We won't share exact locations, schedules, or construction plans. The people I visited asked for privacy so classrooms can stay calm and children safe. Full sources and partner organizations are listed in the show notes if you want to learn more respectfully.
Context Corner. Floating schools are not a novelty invented for photos. They are practical adaptations woven into riverine life, where tides, fish seasons, and family work shape how children learn. Teachers and families design schedules, lesson lengths, and storage around weather and water. From a production standpoint, we captured 360 ambisonic beds and long takes to preserve that sense of place.
I remember stepping out before dawn. The headmistress, Crew Mala, met me with a thermos of ginger tea and a calendar that looks more like a tide chart than a school planner. She smiled and said, "We read the water the way others read the sky." That line stayed with me.
Tell me about that morning. What did she do first? How does a day actually begin when your classroom floats?
Crew Mala checks the level of the river from the school's small deck, then counts boats. She times lessons so that when the tide is high, little ones get story time and crafts, quieter activities when the boats drift slower. On low tide, they do math practice that needs steadier footing. She organizes textbooks into waterproof boxes and keeps a separate set at the main village for days when travel is impossible.
The improvisation is intentional. That's the cultural logic, flexing pedagogy to place. Crew Mala also leads the community's effort to rotate parents as water guides, right?
Yes, parents take turns guiding, carrying supplies, and watching smaller children during transitions. It's communal care. Lessons are not only a teacher's responsibility, they belong to the village. There's a trust system, and every parent I spoke to saw education as part of daily labor, not separate from it.
One detail that stood out to me, the way children learn measurements by watching nets and boats. Can you share the student voice you recorded?
A young girl named Samnong taught me how she learns math. She pointed to a bamboo pole and said, "We count how many fish baskets fit along the boat. If we know baskets per row, we can guess the net." She laughed, math as the logic of a day's catch. Her counting came with slaps of water and boat thumps. It felt like learning with the world as teacher.
That's beautiful. From an educational perspective, place-based learning like this gives kids practical numeracy connected to livelihood. It's a model that many educators in other settings study and adapt.
There are small, quiet rituals, too. Chalk wiped on the slate, a chorus of counting, a teacher's soft correction carried across water. One afternoon, I watched a boy correct his friend's pronunciation by singing the syllable, and the whole boat joined in. It was a classroom and a music circle at once.
We're going to take a short soundscape pause now. Imagine layered river ambisonics, market calls, a long-tail motor humming in the distance, tin roofs, paddles, and voices folding into one place. Let the mix settle. This is the breath of the community. Welcome back. In the field, I also met volunteers who support infrastructure, solar panels that charge a single light, plastic barrels that help float a reading platform, a lockbox for books. But they're careful. Local leadership decides priorities.
A volunteer named Dara told me about the first time they brought new textbooks. He expected gratitude, maybe a ribbon. Instead, Crew Mala asked for battery packs so kids could study at dusk. That redirected him. He raised funds for solar kits and then worked with the village to choose which classrooms got them first. He said, "I learned to listen before I fixed."
That's an important lesson for listeners. Support directed by the community works. We included vetted partner organizations in the show notes, groups that coordinate requests with school leaders and maintain transparent donation practices.
A few practical takeaways. If you want to visit, arrange a mediated visit through a community liaison or NGO. Never arrive unannounced. Donate through verified groups that work with school councils rather than sending packages to unknown addresses. And if you want to help with learning materials, ask about waterproof storage and local language editions. Nylon covers and Khmer text matter.
Child protection matters here. We recorded only with on-record consent from guardians. If a school or program asks you for photographs or recordings, confirm their permission process. Share images that respect children's dignity and privacy. Avoid identifying details like full names, home locations, or precise schedules.
And one last human image. On my last morning, a chorus of children lined the decking to wave me off. They sang a counting song as boats slipped into mist. I promised to carry that song back to you. These classrooms are not deficits to be fixed, but traditions to understand and support on their own terms.
When you listen to classrooms like these, you hear resilience stitched into routine, education shaped by water, family, and craft. If you want to read more, check the show notes for partner organizations, field recordings credits, and a short guide on ethical support.
Thank you for joining me on the river today. If this episode moved you, subscribe to Ancient Echoes KH wherever you get your podcasts. Tell your friends, leave a review, or share the episode. Small gestures help keep Khmer voices and these stories heard. I'm Semnong Bradley. Walk the temples with me. And for now, listen, learn, belong.
Quiet stones, loud stories. See you next time.
Oh, shining diamond, flawless and red, you stand so quiet, soft in the air. I dared not to rush you, feared you'd flee. Your heart too pure to belong to me. If you turn away, I reach and bind, press my hand, still body and mind. Your brows I trace, your breath I steal. This mark I place is dark and real. From this moment break and fall, hear the spell, obey the call. False love born from sacred lies, Sekman whispers through closed eyes. Follow me, don't fight, don't run, your soul is caught, my work is done. Empty will, your light undone, under spell, under Sekman. crystal beauty, diamond bright, caught between shadow, charm, and night. Time won't save you, truth won't last. This vow is carved, the line is cast. My words are smoke, my touch is fire. I bend your heart to dark desire.